Hey Libra, it's your honest homegirl, 𝑇ℎ𝑒 𝐻𝑜𝑛𝑒𝑠𝑡, and this is your intuitive timeless reading. So when you see this reading is for you. Take what resonates, what doesn't resonate, leave for another healing homie. With that said, if you're new to my channel, what's up? If you're a returning healing homie, what's up, gang? I missed you guys. How I do my readings, I do your intuitive message first, and then we get into your honest talking tarot session. Don't mind my greasy hands because I did put oil on them just now, and I need to get my nails done Monday, so don't be paying attention to that. Anyway, at the very end, I do pull cards to see what your person may want to say to you, so stay tuned to the very end. And with that said, Libra, let's get into your intuitive message. So Libra, some of you guys could be taking care of someone that is sick at this time. And if they are sick, especially with the little cooties that's been going around lately, that's not, the C word or anything else. It's basically like the worst head cold that you could possibly have is fucking with your sinuses, respiratory system. Or this could be you or the mother of your children. Cut up some yellow onions or red onions. Okay? I mean, purple onions. Put them in a bowl. Sit it in the room. It's going to stink, yes. But if you ever notice, if you leave an onion in the refrigerator and it starts to scrunch up like a prune, it's because it's detoxifying and clarifying the viruses, the bacteria that's in that refrigerator. That's why you're not supposed to eat an onion if it looks like that. And that's exactly what it's going to do in the room. Chop up a yellow onion or purple onion, place it in a bowl, the whole onion too. Break it up, place it in a bowl, sit it in the room, okay? Preferably close to the person that is sick. Also, you can take chopped onions, just like I just told you, but instead of putting it in a bowl, put it in a large cup, put some spring water in it, cover it with saran wrap, let it sit on the counter for 8 to 10 hours, and then allow that person to drink it. Yes, it's disgusting, but guess what? Back in the day, that's what they needed to use in order to sit there and get themselves healed. Also, you can take honey, unfiltered raw honey, and minced garlic, put it in a jar, sit it in the refrigerator for the day, and give them a teaspoon of that a day as well, because I guarantee you that'll work a lot faster than anything them doctors will give you. I am not a doctor, okay? So you don't have to take my advice, okay? This is just natural healing that I do. But if your person is sick, go to the doctor because they are the professionals, okay? That is just my warning. Also, you could also take a big onion, cut it in half, and then cut it in two slices, and you can put it at the bottom of their feet as well. It'll soak up the toxins and purify their body as well. That way, put some socks on. But I'm telling you right now, your house gonna stink for a while. Get a diffuser. You'll be okay. Trust me when I tell you, my family was just sick, and I helped them out a great deal by doing those things. But like I said, I'm not a professional, so go talk to your doctor. Anyway, that was maybe for one or two people. Other Libras, okay? Somebody could be telling you, they're putting in the work, they're working on themselves, they're trying to get things together, they're trying to do what they're supposed to do, but you are starting to just get detached from this person. Slowly but surely, it's like, I'm tired of you pulling the wool over my eyes. I'm tired of hearing this. I'm tired of, it's a mess, okay? Or this could be you. You could be telling somebody I'm putting in the work, and they're getting detached from you because they're just tired of, the immaturity, okay? Take it how it resonates, because it could go either way. Some of you Libras could be going back to school, okay, learning something new, studying, or this is your child. They may be coming to you for help with their homework, okay? You could be teaching your child about business and how to invest money, how to make their money grow. For others of you, anybody that may have pulled the wool over your eyes, people that you may have thought was the one and wasn't really the one, you're detaching yourself slowly but surely. You're learning to detach and learning to not be so codependent on other people, and learning how to have no influence and do things on your own. Make yourself happy, love yourself, entertain yourself, pleasure yourself. Like, you're doing everything yourself. It's like you're learning to detach, and that is the best way to be, because then You're not codependent on anybody. People go walk in and out of your life and it will not affect your finances. It won't affect your emotions. It won't affect your mental stability. It won't affect you physically. It won't affect, because you know how some people, they sit there, they break up, oh my gosh, life is over, and then you get depressed, you gain 30 pounds, and then when you want to snap back, then that's when you want to lose weight. No, you don't want to have to go through that ever once you learn the art of detachment, okay? When you learn the art of detachment, those things won't affect you. It's like you'll look at life as, okay, it wasn't meant to be. That was a lesson learned. On to the next. For some of you guys, you could be the one pulling the wool over people's eyes. You may have, 7 different options. One person is someone that you actually are in love with. The other person, you just got love for them. Another person is a snake, but you use them. Another person is someone that you could get money with or could get money from. There's someone that you're dealing with, that, buys you things. And then you got another person that, holds you accountable. And then you got another person that just brings chaos in your life when you like that drama. I don't care what people always talk about Libras or non-confrontational. And no, y'all are some passive aggressive ass motherfuckers, okay? Trust me when I tell you, I know y'all very well. I've studied y'all very well, and I've dated some Libras, okay? So, we're not going to go there with the innocence, because y'all ain't innocent. Just like every other sign, there's always pros and cons to the signs, and you're included in that. So, this could be you, or this could be somebody that you're dealing with. Either way, you got to take it as it is, because they're a reflection of you. Okay, many of you are also, some of my Libras, y'all about that money right now. Okay, you're about your home life right now, your stability and your security right now. If you're not dealing with nobody, you are detached from everything right now. Even all those options that you may have had, you're detaching yourself from it because you're putting in the work to work on yourself. And I'm proud of you. Because like I said, there are 2 sides to you. Some of y'all is on some bullshit, and some of y'all are doing what you're supposed to do. Others of you, you are really healing matters of the heart right now. So you're really taking time to take care of yourself, making sure you're good, checking in with you before you say yes or no to anything. You could be tapping in and tuning into your inner child, or you are catering to your child at this time. You're healing your relationship with them. You're starting to understand them a lot better. You guys are communicating. So keep up that great work and take things easy, okay? Even with you working on yourselves, you don't have to sit there and be working on yourself 24/7. Sometimes you may want to just lay in the bed and rest, and that's okay as well, okay? So with that said, if that has resonated with you so far, Libra, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And we're about to get into your honest talk and tarot session. Divine Spirit, what does Libra need to be self-aware of? Some of you, your backs could be hurting. You may be lacking calcium, vitamin D. So take calcium, take some vitamin D. Again, I'm not a professional, so go to your doctor, get some blood work done to see if you're lacking in any of that. If you need great sources of iron at this time, or a person that you're taking care of is lacking iron, or they're anemic, magnesium, okay, is a great source for you. And it has other vitamins in it as well. Trust me when I tell you, I don't give recommendations on things that don't work and things that I have not tried for myself. But I did go to the doctor. I did get blood work. I made sure to see what I was lacking in. And I do have a tendency to lack in vitamin D. And I do have a family member that's anemic. So, that's been working for them. But anyway, let's see. What does Libra need to be self-aware of? Let's get a card for self-awareness for Libra. Let's get a card for family and friends. I said a card, and 3 cards wanted to come out. Let's get a card for finances. Let's get 1 card for finances for Libra. And love relationships. We ain't taking all of those. I need a card. For Libra, for love relationship. I told y'all got all these options. Y'all got a whole bunch going on. Whether you're dealing with them or detaching from them. Message, you got mail. Okay. Libra. When it comes to self-awareness, okay, you have to be aware of how you feel inside, okay? Not how other people feel. not what people project onto you, but truly going within and asking yourself, how do you feel? Okay? How does a person make you feel inside? Do you feel secure? Do you feel chaos? Do you feel uncertainty? Do you feel a deep bond and connection? How do you feel? Okay, for some of you guys, you're learning how to not allow your emotions to get the best of you, especially when things get hard for you, Libra. You are learning to balance out your emotions, so no matter what goes on in life, no matter what happens in life, you're keeping your cool, okay? You may be going through a transformation right now, especially with how you feel. So you could be changing how you feel about a particular type that you used to have. You may used to have a type, okay? You used to date a certain type, and now that may not be your flavor no more, okay? That may not be the sauce that's going to sit there and mix well with you. So you could be changing your type of people that you're dating, that you're interested in, okay? Some of you, you're changing how you respond to things, okay? Sometimes you may have, like I said, remember that little passive aggressive ass shit that y'all like to do, and y'all be saying slick shit and doing slick shit, and then be like, oh my gosh, why are you doing that to me? You're becoming aware that that's what the shit that you were doing, and you know that now it's time to change that, because guess what? You're not the victim, okay? Everybody else sees that you're not the victim, and you're learning that you're not the victim. And some of you have played victim for far too long, and you're realizing it has not been beneficial to you, okay? And now it's time for you to change, because there's a lot, especially when it comes to hearts of the matters of the heart, okay? You've been attracting everything that you don't want, and you've been losing everything that you do want, because of how you feel inside about yourself. You have to embrace who you are. You have to love who you are. You have to understand that you're worthy of having great things and doing great things in order to attract those things. You get what I'm saying? You probably had to deal with a lot of people who had to go and kiss a lot of frogs, about 7 of them. Or you may be having to kiss 7 more frogs and go through 7 more lessons with people before you get to your actual person. Okay? I really do feel like you're learning to study yourself at this time. You're learning to really go within at this time. Okay? And you're really... I keep getting managing emotions. Like, I don't know what's been going on. Maybe, you know, your life is falling apart right now because you're going through a transformation. Anytime you go through a transformation, spirit will sit there and knock and shift and delete and delete and instill programs in your brain and in your emotions for you to get aligned with what you're supposed to be aligned with. Okay? So that could be tough for you at this time, but I feel like you're doing a great job at it, okay? So be proud of yourself for doing that. Now, for some of you guys, when it comes to family and friends, there may be 3 people, okay, that you consider family, consider friends. You want to have fun with them. You want to go entertain and go party, but guess what? It's being blocked. Why? Because you need to be focusing on you. You need to be focusing on what you need to do for you. You shouldn't be spending your money partying and drinking and having a good time right now, because that will be there later. That will always be there. That's not going nowhere. Okay? You could be communicating this to family and friends. I'm not celebrating the holidays this year. Why? Because you got shit to do. You got things to get in order. You're not entertaining nothing right now. Those things are blocked, okay? You are like, you know what? My presence should be enough. Hey, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. But that's as far as that goes. You're not going to be spending extra money, okay? And if you try to, trust me, you're going to regret that you did. You're going to regret it. Because if you're on the journey of fixing things for yourself right now, getting yourself aligned, making a solid foundation for yourself, and then you go out there spending money that you know you should be put into something else, or you should be saving, Spirit is either going to block it, plans will get canceled, somebody's going to say no, you're going to go out and you're going to have a miserable time because you knew you should have sat there and put that money towards something else. Okay? So for some of you, that is being blocked. I told you guys, when it comes to family and friends, a lot of this stuff, you wanting to be with people because you're so used to being with people and always needing to have people around, it's being blocked, Libra. It's being blocked because you need to be okay with being by yourself. Okay? It's okay. It's okay to be by yourself. It's okay to not. Imagine if everybody sat there and disappeared in the world. What would you do? Y'all would be the first ones to lose y'all fucking shit. Because y'all are so used to having somebody around. Used to always living with somebody. Used to always counting on somebody. No. That's the hard part. You elevating spirit will isolate you. And you have to be okay with the isolation. That's the only way you're going to sit there and be able to not be codependent on other people to make you happy, to make you feel fulfilled, to make you feel loved. Spirit will test you. And every time you go against your test and you don't learn that lesson and you go back to your old ways, guess what happens? You already know what happens. So it's okay for you to skip out this year on the holidays, spending money that you know you don't need to spend, that you know you need to invest in something else. Because I do see some of you that are on your shit that's putting in the work. And you're telling people, I'm sorry, I ain't hanging out this Christmas. I'm not spending money on gifts this Christmas. I'm not, hanging out New Year's, blowing money on alcohol and stuff. Nah, I'm going to be smart and I'm going to buy my little favorite little bottle and have it in the house. I'm going to celebrate in the house. I'm not going out to the club where I have to buy an outfit, get my hair done, get my nails done, buy a whole new fit. Got to sit there and get a haircut. I got to sit there and go. And then you talking about the money you would spend in a club? When you could have spent a fraction of that at home, cooked a nice meal where you could have some leftovers, you better learn how to get right and bring your new year in right. Even though the new year ain't what people say it is. Me, honestly, the new year is when things are blossoming, things are blooming, and that's in the springtime. But that's my personal opinion. But for most of y'all that are celebrating the holidays and the new year, you would want to act right now, okay? You want to get it together now, so that when it does come in, that you continue to do it. Because everybody waits until the new year and then they do it for 3 weeks, that month of January, and they back to where they started. No, do it now. Do it before the 21st of December. Okay? And like I said, I'm proud of the ones that are already doing this, telling people, nah, I'm good. We ain't doing that. Nope. I gotta save my money. Nope. I gotta invest it here. Okay? Because a lot of you, when it comes to your finances, you're in your power. Okay? You're making money. You know how to make some money. I'll tell you that. Y'all some hustling motherfuckers. Okay? I promise you that. I'll give you credit where credit is due. You guys know how to balance out some shit. You know how to get some resources, okay? So you're good with that right now. Stay on that. Do not fall off track. Do what you're supposed to do. Continue to do it. Because guess what? You missing out on these few little celebrations and these few little holidays is nothing compared to what you will have later come the springtime, because you don't act right and you did what you were supposed to do. Some of you even told yourself, I'm only living off of half of my paycheck. Do you know where you will be, Libra? Do you know where you will be? You ain't missing nothing out here in these streets. You're not. Some of you realize that you ain't missing nothing. It's the same shit every time. Same shit every time. You ain't missing nothing. This is why you're standing in your power. You're learning, okay? You're withering the storm. You're learning. Don't allow your emotions to get the best of you, making you feel like you're losing or missing out on something because you're doing what you're supposed to do. No, you're not missing out on a damn thing when you're doing what you're supposed to do. So take it easy on yourself. Don't sit there and psych yourself up to believe you're missing out on anything, because you're not missing out when you're doing what you're supposed to do, getting your ducks in a row. For some of you, when it comes to love relationships, somebody could be texting you, calling you, or you could be doing this. Also, be mindful, Mercury retrograde is around the corner. We're in the pre-shadow period, so you could be thinking about people from the past. People could be thinking about you. Remember, Mercury retrogrades are for you to do anything with the R-E in it. Read, relax, review, revise, remember. Okay, so remember how, these people that's contacting you, remember how they treated you. Remember why you said you left them alone in the first place. Okay, some of you may need to learn how to respond to certain people differently that's come into your past, especially if you sat there and you were the one that fucked up, Libra, and you get in contact with these people. You may want to sit there and react a different way. Okay, you may want to be a little nicer, or you may need to be a little meaner. It all depends on your situation and how the relationship was going. Okay, because I do see communication here. There will be communication with a past lover. They're gonna contact you. All right, or you're gonna try to contact them. Either way, you would want to reevaluate your communication with them. So if you were the one that was an asshole and you're reaching out to them, remember that. You may have to change how you speak to people. And if they were the asshole and they're contacting you, you may want to sit there and finally say what you need to say to this person to cut cords with them and end that cycle. But you don't have to get all hyped up and curse them out. You could be as nice as you want to be and polite as you want to be and say, you know what, I really don't think, this is going to work out ever in life, and I think it's best that you never contact me again. You don't have to sit there and be, why the fuck you calling me? And da-da-da. You ain't got to do all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to do all of that. But for others of you, if things are good when it comes to love relationships, somebody will be contacting you, okay? There will be communication, whether they text you, DM you, email you. I don't know. I'm hearing somebody's blocked, so they may be having to call you from like a fake account or email you so that they can get in contact with you somehow, some way. They could be calling you. Yeah, shoot, they might be riding past your house. You heard that horn honk, and they might just pull up on your ass. You better stop playing. Well, Libra, you could be doing this with somebody. But either way, somebody could be coming in to just tell you how much they've changed, or a lover could be telling you how their life has been turned upside down, whether it's for the better or for the worse. But just look forward to some type of communication and remember how you respond to things and react to things. Okay, let's see how love has impacted you in the past and in the present. I'm hearing some of you stuck, not knowing what to do. Unable to think clearly. Yeah, because you probably too focused on them and not focused on what you need to do. Yeah, you too focused on love and what this person is doing. Some of y'all even thought about prostitution, but you ain't get there. You ain't get that far. Okay, thank God. Okay, you may have difficulty managing your emotions when it comes to love. Difficulty with concentrating, unable to clear thinkly. Yeah, see, your mind is all over the place. Okay, when it comes to love, love done got the best of you. Okay, and you need to learn to love yourself so that when you get into other relationships with people, it don't get the best of you. You just take it for what it was, take all the lessons and the blessings, and you keep it pushing, okay? Because we don't need you not being able to focus on what you need to focus on with yourself just because of a love relationship, just because of another person, another human being that is capable of lying, deceiving you, cheating on you, loving you, blessing you. People are people, okay? Let's see what your person may want to say to you, or what you may want to say to them. Let's take it how it resonates. What does the person on Libra's mind want to say to them? Okay, so somebody blocked you, Libra, okay? They blocked you on all platforms. They blocked you on their phone. They blocked you, okay? And you probably trying to figure out a way to communicate with this person. It says small-time dudes that have bigger dreams, okay? Whether take it how it resonates, whether you're telling this to a person or they think this of you, that they ain't got time for these small-time dudes that got small-time dreams. They are on to bigger and better, okay? I can't stop thinking about you, and you doubted me, okay? So take it how it resonates. I don't know if you was the player or they were the player. I don't know. Y'all know who you are and where you stand, okay? Everybody needs to learn to have emotional intelligence and use it logically. So let's get some homegirl advice. Some of you have mommy issues, okay? And you've been taking out what your mama did to you on to other people, and that ain't fair, okay? So we have a year from now. This may resonate, or, you know, it may take up to a year for you to really, you know, get in the groove of knowing who you are and valuing yourself and getting your finances where you really want them to be. Fun times are on the horizon, okay? So just know, you taking a break to focus on yourself, getting your ducks in a row, the fun times gonna come. But guess what? There'll be better fun times. You'll be able to do twice as much because guess what? Your shit is in order. Florida water. Whenever I see this, it's time for you to do a cleansing. New moon, you may want to do it around the new moon. Rinse yourself off, cleanse yourself. Literally, all you need is sea salt and some water and the intention, all right? Life is good when you see God in everything. Stop lying to yourself. Some of you are dealing with adolescent traumas. Don't forget to charge your crystals under the new moon. And ancestor altar. Clean your ancestor altar. Go to that altar. Talk with them. Pray with them. Ask them for guidance. Ask them, you know, what can you do to better your life? What is it that you need to let go of? And when you get them signs and the messages, you listen. Okay? Don't be sitting there playing Russian roulette with your life now. Okay? Let's get an oracle message for Libra. Make a wish. This is a magical moment. Make a wish and enjoy its manifestations, okay? It's time to make wishes. And healing heart is still at the bottom of the deck. So you're definitely, again, learning to heal yourself, heal your inner child. Everything that you needed from your parents, Libra, when you were a child, give that to yourself now. And give yourself some grace. So I love you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you later.